Good evening, the name's Bond, Captain Goodspeed Bond, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got our penultimate trading card unboxing, or at least of what I currently own, and we are going to be doing the final Rittenhouse box that exists, the James Bond Archives trading cards final edition, including For Your Eyes Only, Octopussy and A View to a Kill as our throwback sets, and Die Another Day is the sort of original set, the base card set, if you like. And yeah, really looking forward to getting into it. There's some really good chase cards in this. You know, you're going to get 2 autograph cards. There's 56 possible, including Daniel Craig from Quantum of Solace. We have 4 different Roger Moore variants. We've got George Lazenby, we've got Judi Dench, Richard Kiel, Dave Bautista, Daniela Bianchi as Tatiana Romanova. You've got Michelle Yeoh in there, Jane Seymour. There are some real top gets in here. And I'm really excited to see what we do get. There's also some, what I'd call more naff autographs compared to the ones that I've talked about. But hopefully we'll get at least one really good one. We have typically done that in the past so far. So let's have a little look at some of the ones that we have had. Of course, last episode we had the Samantha Bond from The World Is Not Enough card. Was really happy with that one. We also had, in our very first unboxing, the Alan Cumming and Isabella Scorupco dual autograph from GoldenEye 23 of 25. That was a really exciting one to get in our very first unboxing. One that I acquired through a purchase was Roger Moore and Richard Kiel dual autograph, absolutely incredible, prized possession, that one. And then one in one of our more recent episodes was the Halle Berry full bleed autograph from the 2015 Archives set. So really excited to see what we managed to get today. I'm just sort of working out what looks best here. That looks pretty good. We'll certainly go for that. There you go. But yeah, we are opening up the James Bond Archives final edition. This one came out in 2017. And of course, if you manage to ever get the archive box of this, which is thousands of pounds, you will get a Sean Connery cut signature, which is just absolutely incredible, isn't it? But this is numbered number 3885. Don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. But really excited to see the For Your Eyes Only, Octopussy and A View to a Kill throwback sets, which is really cool. The only one that we haven't opened up now out of the archive set, the very original archive set in 2009, and then the Spectre edition from 2016. So I'm going to keep my eye out for those going forward. But yeah, looking forward to this one today. I've been excited to open this one for a little while. Die Another Day is a guilty pleasure of mine. Certainly the first hour, I absolutely love of Die Another Day, and I think it is part of the very best part of Bond, some of those. So right, let's get this tucked in. Come on, look at that. We are learning, everybody. We are learning how to do this. But yeah, we've got this sort of white design of the James Bond Archives. Really nice pack, actually. It's not quite white. It's sort of a silvery grey. As well as the Die Another Day base cards, we are also looking out for 2 Die Another Day golden parallel cards. Obviously, the aforementioned For Your Eyes Only, Octopussy and A View to a Kill throwback cards. We should be getting roughly 3 each of them today. There is also a 1 in 12 chance that this box could be relic card box. There's some relics from Die Another Day, Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, and Skyfall in here. We've got the Metal and Mirror cards, which I'm really looking forward to seeing if we get one of them. 1 in 3 chance of that happening. There will be a Spectre or Skyfall expansion card, as well as 2 autographs. So that's what we're keeping an eye out for today. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And yeah, let's get into it. So here we go. First pack. The most modern Rittenhouse Archives box that we have done. And these are really, really tough to get. So let's start off with Bond. Right at the end of the film, actually, in the aeroplane. Then we have got Bond with Roger Moore's daughter there, Deborah Moore, who gets a cameo in this one. Seen at the end of the film with the supercars falling out of the aeroplane. We then have a lovely one of Judi Dench as M there, and one of is that Zhao coming out of the building there. Very good. Right, I think this scene here with the supercars in the ground, that's quite an iconic scene, so we'll have that up there. And we will try and sort of have some nice distinct piles here and enjoy ourselves. Really premium feel to these packs as well, which is nice. I'd certainly love another box of these if the opportunity arose. Right, okay, so we have got Gustav Graves with Zhao there. We've got another good one of Zhao. Good villain is Zhao. Oh, iconic. Iconic. Wow, using the ejector seat, of course, to avoid the missiles from the car. We've got Bond as a prisoner. And we have another one of Toby Stephens as Gustav Graves. Very nice, right. Definitely a nice, iconic vehicle shot, but we'll have one of Prisoner Bond there as well, next to Halle Berry. Who pulled off the look better out of those two? Yeah, really love that sequence at the start, actually, where Bond is sort of traded as a prisoner. Definitely due a rewatch, I think, with Die Another Day. Right, we have got the final scene where Bond is being naughty with Halle Berry there. We've got Gustav Graves at the Ice Palace. This is where the film starts to go downhill, isn't it? Once it gets to the Ice Palace. It's a real shame. Oh, we've got Jim Fanning in there. Bond with the Fabergé egg there. That is one of our callback cards for Octopussy. Really, really nice card, that one. We're going to keep that one down there. And then we've got a nice one of Jinx, Halle Berry. And another one of the Ice Palace there. We will keep this nice still of Halle Berry, and we'll put her right there underneath. Very nice. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, this pack broke, unfortunately. Need to keep an eye out for when the autographs come. We don't want to be caught with our pants down. I don't think any of these are autographs. Got a good one there of Bond with, is he called Mr. Kill? I think he might be called Mr. Kill. I can't remember, actually. What is his name? Mr. Kill, yeah. And the V12 Vanquish, my absolute dream car. We got, scene there with the, I can't remember, what do they call it? It is some sort of, he sort of parachutes off it. What do they call it, though? Sled? They just call it a sled. It hasn't got its own name, but the Icarus device, of course, chases after it. We've got a picture of the two main Bond girls. We've got Miranda Frost and Jinx with Bond there. And, oh, nice one there of General Gogol with Steven Berkov's General General Olaf from Octopussy, and then a good one of Bond to finish off there. Let's have that action sequence. There, we will keep Jim Fanning and the Fabergé egg there. And we will... well, actually, you know, we might go for this Bond still. There, I do quite like that. Nice. Right, let's keep going. And keep an eye out for any autographs that may or may not be coming. We have got the Jaguar there with Zhao. Nice car. I always loved that sort of racing green as well. From the North Korea sequence right at the start. Bond in disguise. We have got Gustav Graves doing his best Emperor Palpatine impression. And then another one of Bond in North Korea. And a final one there of Bond in Q's lab. So one with John Cleese there. Right. Okay. Let's go. Well, I actually think the North Korea sequence is probably the best sequence there. Go for that. Okay. So I'll put that in the middle. Right. Let's keep pushing. And let me know down in the comments, by the way, what are your favourite moments of Die Another Day? I know not a lot of people like Die Another Day, but I think everybody will have some favourite moments and favourite memories of it, either which way. So, yeah, just sort of checking there's no sneaky autographs in there. We've got one of Moneypenny with a strange scene with the VR. Don't know what she was doing in that. We have another one of Jinx there in the Ice Palace. And we have our first Die Another Day golden card. And that is a lovely one, isn't it? Our golden parallel of Bond from the sled. 238 of 250. So they made 250 of these cards. He absconds with the snowmobile and heads back to Graves's complex. It's a lovely one. We will keep that on top of there. Very nice. Got one of Bond, one of Miranda, and then back to Moneypenny. We will have Miranda. She is a pretty good femme fatale, I would say. And an unexpected one. You wouldn't. I don't think you would have necessarily expected her to be bad on first time viewing. It's quite a reveal, isn't it? Lots of landscape ones in this. We got one of Jinx there. Just checking. Yeah, got another one of Jinx with Zhao there. Terrible scene. Your mama, that one. There is some really bad dialogue in Die Another Day, to be fair. Got one of General Moon there. Got another one of Bond after his mojitos. And that's a really good one of Halle Berry, isn't it? It's a nice picture. Right, okay, let's stick with that still there. It's a very Jinx heavy pack, that one. Okay. Not had any of M yet, have we? We've had Moneypenny, we've had Q. We haven't had Judi Dench. Maybe it's a sign that one of the autographs we're going to get is Judi Dench. That would be pretty awesome. Right, we've got Gustav Graves' Elon Musk moment as he parachutes down. We've got Jinx again. We got Bond with the Scorpion. That's potential. I think is that from the title sequence. Yeah, we've got Bond again, and we've got Bionic Emperor Palpatine. Gustav Graves. Right, we will pop him down here. Okay, let's keep going. These are really cool. These cards, by the way, really. Do love these Rittenhouse Archives one. Ooh, there's something different in here. think it's a throwback card. So, got one of Zhao right at the end before the diamonds seal his fate. We've got a nice one of Halle Berry with a doctor there. And yes, Mayday and Bond in A View to a Kill. Beautiful. We will pop that down there so that it's nicely on site. Got another one of Bond taking out the cameras at the medical centre. That was a cool scene, wasn't it? And that's when he finds Zhao. Yeah, he's pretty badass in those scenes, isn't he? I like that one there. We will keep that on top of Gustav Graves. Okay. Right, let's keep pushing on. We have another throwback card, I think, in this one. Got Halle Berry with one of the guards. We've got Bond and Miranda getting it on. Got Bond and John Cleese. That's a nice one, isn't it? And then that is Zorin and Mayday keeping a watchful eye over Bond and Tibbet in the roles there. That's a pretty iconic scene. They are psychotic, aren't they? And another nice one of Emperor Palpatine there. Right, let's have Bond and Q on top of this pile. As I say, there's not many sort of portrait view cards, which is interesting. Right. Come on. There's got to be something good in this one. As it's hard to open. Come on. Right. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what that one is, but we will have a little look in a minute. We have got Pierce Brosnan, and that's the sort of parallel to the golden one. We got a picture of your mama there. Okay. I am going to come back to this one because it does look slightly different. Could be an autograph. So another one at the back there, stuck to it. Yeah, right, okay. Fumbling around here. All right, got Bond in the medical centre. If it's going to focus, come on. Nice. We've got Bond giving the kiss of life to Halle Berry. We have got, this one of Bond again. Oh, right, okay. This could be a really cool signature here. I think it's Tanya Roberts. Is it an autograph? It is! Wow! In gold pen as well. That is so cool. Tanya Roberts, Stacey Sutton. Wow. So there you go. Tanya Roberts as Stacey Sutton, limited edition, A View to a Kill. Again, and this will become a common theme with my channel. I think she's very underrated as a Bond girl. But there she is. Wow, that is special. That is special. Let me just have a look at that one. We are going to give her pride of place right in the middle here, but that is such an awesome card. Tanya Roberts from A View to a Kill. Let's see what we can do here. Just having a little look at the rarity of that one. So autograph cards, Tanya Roberts, gold signature. So this is one of the ultimate cards of the collection. Oh my goodness! Wow, that is an amazing one to have. Tanya Roberts as Stacey Sutton, gold signature. Yeah. Very limited. Wow. Wow. So yeah, there's a few sort of costume autos, and then there's this gold one. So that is a really, really cool card to have. One that I will absolutely treasure. There is Tanya Roberts as Stacey Sutton. Of course, the late great Tanya Roberts as well. She is dearly missed. And it's a shame she's not around for the 40th anniversary of If You Do a Kill this year. Yeah, as I say, I think certain Bond fans have a very special place in their heart for Tanya Roberts, right? Okay, so just checking none of these are strange cards. That one completely took me by surprise, that one. But anyway, we have got Bond and M. I think that's our first sight of M, isn't it, in this whole thing? We've got Fidel Castro-looking guy from Cuba. We've got Gustav Graves being crazy. We've got a nice one of Bond there when he name drops the film. I've got another excellent one of Halle Berry as Jinx. So we're going to put Halle Berry up here. And we're going to keep going. What a start. What a start. Gold signature. I mean, I'd be happy with anything now. But it sets the bar high, doesn't it? I mean, imagine if we ended up getting a George Lazenby or Daniel Craig, maybe. You know, the precedent has been set now. The bar has been set very, very high. Okay. We've got Bond investigating the diamonds. We've got Bond getting it on with Miranda Frost. We've got Gustav Graves before he turns. So that's Colonel Moon. Colonel Moon rather than General Moon, I think. We've got another one of Gustav Graves there. And that same one of Bond. Interesting. Okay. So let's pop him on top of Jinx there. Okay. Keep going. And see how we get on in our next pack. I'm just desperate to avoid spoilers. Yeah. Okay. This is funny, isn't it? We're coming across some duplicates now. This could be exactly the same packet. Oh, that's a good one of Bond, though, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to go for that version of Bond there. Nice. We keep pushing on. Just checking. Yep. Right, we have Miranda Frost with Gustav Graves. Another good one of Bond. This is from the VR sequence, isn't it? I love that scene. Absolutely love it. There's Bond getting captured. Bond at the end of the film. Miranda Frost. Good one of Miranda there. So we got to put her there. I think, is that from the fencing scene or is that from the end of the film? Let's have a little look. Yeah, Olympic fencing champion. There you go. I always find their outfits quite similar, actually. At the end of the film. All right, we have Bond and Gustav Graves facing off at the Ice Palace. We got Bond being exchanged. It's an awesome scene as well. Bond, Jinx, and Robinson there. Another good one of Halle Berry. Another good one of Bond. Okay. Let's have Bond being captured. Or being exchanged, I should say. There. Right, got a throwback card in this one. Still, oh, this is crazy, isn't it? These duplicates. There are only 83 base cards in this one. So, you know, you've got 24 packs. You've got 120 cards. 83 of them are going to be your base cards. So, yeah. Well, it's a shame that's almost identical, this pack. But we have got Locke from For Your Eyes Only. Is it? Yeah. So this is from the scene where they go to the opium factory. And there's Emperor Palpatine again. So yeah. Emperor Palpatine, where can he go? He can go on top of Miranda Frost for now. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to just shift John Cleese down so that we've got some space for any more goodies that might come out. Still not unboxed any relics in these Rittenhouse boxes, which is a shame. If we keep going without relics, that'd be a real shame. Right, we have Bond and Colonel Moon. We have Miranda Frost and Bond. Obviously, Miranda's emptied his gun. Oh, another nice scene from For Your Eyes Only, right towards the end of the film as they're waiting for the lift. That's a good one. So maybe chuck John Cleese to the side there. And I think that will possibly be it for our throwback cards now. And yeah. Okay, right, another one of Miranda Frost. We will put her there. We're still waiting for our second autograph and our second golden parallel card as well. Potentially any mirror cards, that sort of thing. This looks like the autograph. It looks like the autograph, right. And it looks like a full bleed one as well. So this could be a really excellent pack. We'll look through the rest of them for now. And we'll come back to the autograph. Try not to spoil it. Got a nice one of M there. An excellent one of Halle Berry. So we will keep those to one side. Put that there until the end. And I'll just sort of remind us of the full bleeds that we could have. So it could be the likes of George Lazenby, of course. So it could be George Lazenby. Judi Dench's M. Could be Halle Berry again. Richard Kiel. It could be Dave Bautista. Danielle Bianchi. Lea Seydoux. Michelle Yeoh. Jane Seymour. Dominic Green. Rory Kinnear there. Could be Carl McChrystal, who we've had in the past. Christopher Neame as Fallon from License to Kill, so he's the sort of MI6 worker. We could have Rachel Grant as Peaceful Fountains from Die Another Day. Shane Rimmer from Spy Who Loved Me. Rufus Wright. Anthony Forrest. There's all sorts of excellent people it could be. And it did feel like a full bleed one, didn't it? I'm just seeing if there's any other huge names in there. Perhaps not. But yeah. Okay. Right, well, we'll get to that in a bit then. Obviously, George Lazenby is the big one that we want from the full bleeds, if we can. That would be amazing. So at least now we don't have to be quite so careful with opening these cards. Got one of Gustav Graves parachuting in there at the end. Well, not at the end. It's sort of in the middle of the film. That's right from the start, isn't it? Bond surfing. Oh, that's a nice one. Very nice one to have for our second golden parallel. This is number 50 of 250 with the exchange there. That's an excellent one to have with Bond looking rather ragged. So we'll pop him on there. We've got another one of M there and another one of Jinx. Okay. Right, there's not many to go here. We've got 4 packs in which to go. So let's see what we can unbox in the rest of this. Will there be a relic card? Will there be any mirror cards? that sort of thing. We've got Bond and Gustav Graves. We've got Jinx before a CGI jump. One from right at the start of the film there. That's Bond and Jinx in the helicopter. And we've got one of the fencing scenes. So 5 unique cards there, which is very nice. What do we want? Is there any portrait ones? No, there's not. That's fine. We will put that there. Put the fencing scene there for now. Okay. 2 more cards. Oh, 3 more packs of cards, actually. Got another one from Jinx from the climax of the film. We got Bond in hospital after his exchange. Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it? For Your Eyes Only, Bond and Melina Havelock there being tied up. That's obviously a scene essentially from the Book of Live and Let Die. There's Bond in the sled again, or snowmobile, and finally we have got the Die Another Day movie poster. Very nice. We will pop that on top of there. 2 more packs of cards to go, and then we will reveal our final autograph from this collection. Looks like another card here, special card. We will see. Right. We have got Gustav Graves. We have got Bond on the windsurfing. We have got Zhao and... Oh, hang on a minute. What's this? Bond villains. Okay. Bond villains. Dave Bautista. Ah, this is going to be our Spectre expansion pack. Got very excited there. I thought we had another autograph. But it's Dave Bautista, which is a good card. So we put Dave Bautista down here as a Bond villain. Just chuck that up a little bit. And we have got our final pack of cards now. Final chance for a relic. There will definitely be a relic in the Bond in Motion box that we do next. But yeah, let's see what we get from this final pack here. We got another one of Zhao. I think that's a unique one. We got one of the Aston Martin V12 Vanquish. We have got what's her name again? Obviously from Octopussy. What's her name? Kamal Khan. I can't remember her name now. She's just described as a beautiful woman there. But yeah, that's my little Octopussy. Mind has gone completely blank of what she is called. We will put Gustav Graves there, and we will put her there. Right, let's find out then who our final autograph is. It's definitely a full bleed, so we are going to come down. Okay. Ah, nice. She is one of the Moonraker girls, of course. One of the astronauts that is put up into space. Nike Jean-Louis. There you go. A member of Drax's Super Race. There you go. And that is a full bleed from Moonraker. Very happy with that. Moonraker is one of my absolute favourite films. Let's have a little look. Yes, she is a limited card there. We will put Miranda Frost, where we'll put her down there. But yeah, 2 incredible autographs from this. I mean, particularly that Tanya Roberts gold writing one. That is so cool. That is so awesome. So awesome. Very, very happy with that. And then we have got Moonraker, Drax's Super Race girl there. But yeah, Tanya Roberts, I mean, it's even on a special card And that is really, really cool to have that in my collection. Another incredible Bond girl. To have another Roger Moore Bond girl as well, which is really nice, from A View to a Kill, one of the anniversary films this year in 2025. But there you have it. That is our collection complete from the archives stuff. I really hope I've had enough base cards to complete the base set. I've done that for all of the other ones so far that we've done. The World Is Not Enough, of course. Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace. But, of course, the highlight from this set has to be this incredible Tanya Roberts card with gold writing. That is a super, super rare one. Very happy with that. And that is Stacey Sutton. Of course, we got one of the Moonraker Drax's Super Race astronaut girls. They're very happy with that one. That will be getting sleeved up as well. And one that nearly gave me a heart attack was this Dave Bautista Spectre expansion card. Dave Bautista as Hinks. I thought we had a Dave Bautista signature there, which would have been pretty incredible. So there you have it then. That is the James Bond Archives final edition trading cards box unboxed, and some more autographs in there. 2 incredible gold cards as well. This one I'm particularly happy with. We got Pierce Brosnan there in the Prisoner Exchange, and then we have one of him looking pretty damn cool on the snowmobile there. Very, very good. Very happy with them, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, then give it a massive thumbs up down below. What are your favourite cards from this particular collection? One thing I would say is it felt like there was less of the throwback cards, which is a real shame, considering, you know, they're some of my favourite cards to unbox in these particular episodes. But yeah, let me know what you thought about them all. What were your favourite cards from the collection? What are your favourite autographs? And all of that good stuff. And I will see you for one final unboxing, which is this pack. Where's it gone? This pack here. This box, which is going to be the James Bond in Motion trading cards from 2008, I believe, so very old. These are particularly good. The base set is awesome for these. There's maybe not as many good signatures that you can get, or as many good relics, but certainly something really, really cool is going to come out of that. And I'm looking forward to it, so hopefully you guys are too. If you've enjoyed that, big thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more Bond content. And with that being said, goodbye, Mr. Bond.